on the set, please.
Everybody turned around right now. Are we beautiful? Tell me how developers can actually help with sustainability.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to sustainability, I mean, the first thing that everyone has to do really is just kind of acknowledge that you have a part to play in sort of reducing carbon emissions and actually realizing that depending on the size of the organization that you work in, you can actually have a really large impact.
What is the most energy efficient programming language?
One of the things people are surprised about is that the difference between certain coding languages in terms of energy consumption can be quite large. So if you're looking at C as the kind of normal one, every unit of energy to deliver something, Python, for example, takes 75 times more energy to do the same function. So, if you're looking at two workloads on Lambda or using serverless, that your Python workload could actually consume a lot more energy than maybe using another library.
A lot of people here use Python, so
Yeah.
take note. What's the last thing you built or played around with?
Okay, I built an ETL in a serverless in a Lambda function like 2 hours ago.
Okay.
So it was very easy, I started from scratch, like 2 hours in Python. All my environment was ready, so I deployed with serverless framework, very easy. I built this ETL only for a test purpose.
Right.
To this client, and the client could say, okay, go ahead, we can work together. It was very easy, it was very cheap. It was a proof of concept for a client. This is the reason that I built ETL for receive an XML, a transform to a JSON, beautiful object, and then can work with our API.
What is DevOps?
DevOps is developer operations.
Okay.
Like developer operations. I say DevOps so much. We work kind of full stack. Kind of IT for developers is what we coin it as.
I like that term,
Yeah.
IT for developers. What are you building right now?
So we actually just finished getting our account set up for CDK V2, which is
Okay.
very exciting. And now we're working on some really cool stuff with well architected. So we're building out a full serverless application built out of an innovation project, which I'm really excited about.
Okay.
So hopefully providing some insights and recommendations to our developers for well architected reviews.
Just here to kind of check out the scene, the technology, meet new people, network. Actually check out the Dev Lounge here and meet other people who are also coders, but also just to network and meet new people. So it's really interested in the deep eraser technology. So I've been recently experimenting with machine learning and actually been using AWS Skill Builder to actually learn something new. So it's been actually working out, and hopefully by the end of my learning, I can actually deploy some race car for the next event. So.
What is the last thing you built or are currently building?
I played with Blitz. It's a cool framework built on top of Next.js, which is like the React framework. So I met the Blitz founder last week, and I wanted to try Blitz. It's a pretty cool framework that I encourage anyone to try if you're into front-end stuff.
Okay. What's the best front-end framework then?
I really like SvelteKit.
When you first caught eyes with AWS, what was the first service you used?
EC2, but actually Elastic Beanstalk.
What is this thing you've built?
So I actually, if you're familiar with like the DVWA or the Dan Vulnerable Web Application,
Okay, yeah.
So this is like an application that is used to kind of test like OWASP vulnerabilities to assess and address and learn. So I tried to build something along those lines for like more of a serverless approach.
Okay.
So it's more about like, kind of approaching and building like applications in the cloud, like kind of mistakes that can be made, or like little, short sites or, areas or gaps that might be overlooked.
So what tools, resources, and frameworks did you use for this?
The resources behind it's API gateway. It's a static website served in S3. Got a couple Lambda functions handling different processes for the application, but it's all behind API gateway. Other than that, you can upload objects, retrieve objects, and do a whole bunch of other kind of fun attacks.
And is this publicly available? Can people play with it?
It is. It's actually on my GitHub repo. So GitHub / Justin D. Perkins. Check it out.
We're going to put the link somewhere around our faces. Yeah, okay. Did you have a life before tech?
I used to paint. I used to be an artist. I'm not used to it, but I used to a little bit. But on the side, aside from technology, I also do some art stuff. So.
I've worked in nightclubs. I ran a business selling cheesecakes.
What is the best cheesecake?
What's the best cheesecake? My signature cheesecake was always raspberry and white chocolate. That cheesecake was so good, it got money off Richard Branson to fund my business.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
I think no.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Tabs versus spaces.
Ooh, I definitely use tabs because it's just quicker, and large hands. I am 6'4", so it's just like I don't want to tap all day.
Oh, interesting. Spaces.
Yes, spaces. Thank you, JP. Thank you, man.
WordPress with the whoa.
Curtis, hi Curtis, that's okay. You're taking me to drinks after.
Of course, we're going to take a drink later.
Thank you for walking in front of the camera. There are no wrong questions.
The only wrong answer.
There are wrong answers.
Oh, this looks fabulous.
Is it because of the shirts?
AWS Community Builder.
Oh, wait a second. There's no wrong answer. The old clap.
Oh.
The old clap.
That was a big clap.
That didn't work. Vámonos, primo.
Vámonos, primo.
Hey, how are you?
You jumped into the thing. Fun fact, everybody, I forgot to record twice already. I'm recording now, but we're not recording. Hey. Well, hello there, you amazing tech people, you. Listen, thank you so much for stopping by to check out this video. Thank you. However, there is so much more great content out there to be found. So make sure to subscribe to the Build on AWS YouTube channel. And while you're at it, click that bell icon to be notified about the latest and greatest in videos made by builders for builders.